How to become an audio engineer, brought to you by jobsearchchannel.com.
What's going on today, you guys? So today we are going to be going over the topic of a music producer versus a composer. I've been working as a music producer for about 10 years now, 8 years part-time, kind of just learning the ropes, getting in the game, and 2 years full-time. Though I'm still learning every single day. Music is one of those things that when you get into it, you quickly realize that because of the sort of ever-changing and ever-evolving environment from the business side to the technology side, that you will be learning for the rest of your career. I mean, it's okay to always be seeking out new answers and asking new questions because it's the one way that you're going to be able to keep up as things change. I got started in music because music's always been a huge passion of mine. I began as a singer and guitarist. I was playing in different bands, doing small tours here and there across California and the US. And I kind of wanted to get in on the other side, the dark side, and see what production was all about. I always had found it interesting and wanted to kind of create music for people. Now, I did a few internships at some studios out here in LA, which were absolutely wonderful, learned a lot with hands-on experience. I also went to school, studied music there, and I got shot out on the other side with a full-time job as a composer and music producer at a sync music studio out here in Los Angeles. Now, you might want to know the answer to the question of a music producer versus a composer because A, you are interested in a career in music creation of some sorts, but you're not sure which path you want to take to be a music producer or a composer. Or B, you are just interested in music terms for whatever reason, and the dilution of these terms over the past decade has you a bit confused, and you want to just stay up to date and want to know what's up, and that's awesome. So, in my experience, it's easy to see these two roles as very similar roles because, in a way, they kind of overlap. Although, for the sake of keeping two terms separate, I'm going to kind of define these as I see them so that we can maybe get a better hold on what each of these people does. So, a music producer. Music producer is someone who pretty much works in the production aspect of music creation. They're basically going to ascertain that the music sounds good, right? Or they're creating the music in some sort of way. Now, there are different roles of a music producer, and those can include ensuring that the musicians are in sync when it comes to recording. The musicians are performing well, right? They can also oversee the hiring of musicians and engineers for given recording sessions. They can ensure that the work is done within a given budget and time. They do that a lot. And also maybe promote the finished product once it's out. Now, of course, music producers can also be on the creative side, making tracks, making beats, doing all that stuff. It really depends on the music producer, and there is definitely a wide variety of music producers out there. But for the most part, those are kind of the traditional music producer roles. Now, a music composer is somebody who specifically writes or creates musical compositions. And while a producer can also do that, a music composer is not going to take on the other roles, which are, the budgeting, the studio, the hiring, the kind of ascertaining that the music sounds good, right? They're just going to be creating the musical compositions. A lot of music composers will go to school to learn different musical styles and types so that they can write in different facets. And most of the time, they're spending time just writing alone. It's more of a single sort of creative endeavor, right? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess the best way to think about it is a music composer falls under the larger umbrella of music production in a way because they are just a piece of a puzzle, while a music producer can have many roles. So hopefully that's helpful in your journey to better understand the differences between musical terms. If you guys have any other questions, please feel free to check the description and get in touch with us, and good luck on your journey to better understand the current music industry and the terms that are within it. All right, take it easy.